lot of fun here. We're only a catchphrase away from being a great show, let's face it. This past year has been a difficult one for my next guest. The cop-slapping infamous event has been on the minds of many because it's been in the papers. And after serving 3 days in jail, she is free. Thank goodness. Could you welcome, please, Zsa Zsa Gabor. Wow. You look absolutely marvelous.
So do you.
Thank you.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you. We're concerned. We heard your husband was in the hospital after an accident.
Everything happens to me always. The house burns in Bel Air, my burns. Everybody picked the police. I had to go in La Cienega. The policeman has to be in a bad mood. He has to beat me up. The judge had to be in a bad mood. He had to give me jail and money. And anyhow. So, be coming back from the Geraldo show yesterday, and the chauffeur...
Give Geraldo a plug any chance you can on the show. We love
Geraldo. I love Geraldo.
He's informative, but yet he's entertainment. It's infotainment.
You know, he's a lawyer.
He's a lawyer.
So he judges what he says, so he knows he can't be sued. But I love Geraldo. Anyhow, so we're coming down, and the chauffeur tells me, Miss, be careful, the revolving doors are electrical. And so I get through, and then my husband comes through, and if anybody touches it, it stops, and somebody behind him and it hit him straight on the head and in the face. He's in the hospital. It's a concussion.
With the revolving door, he got hit in the head.
Electrical door, you see.
Wow.
Isn't it? And I said, everyone was going to say I hit him, but I didn't because I was
your husband's kind of like Chevy. He's like Chevy Chase in real life, then, your husband. I mean,
no, my husband is a German prince, and he had to go to Germany.
He's a German prince?
He's the crown prince of Germany, yeah.
Wow.
I'm a duchess and a princess, in case you don't know.
I didn't know that. Did I have the right etiquette and presence of royalty?
Of course not, but in America, nobody has. But in Europe...
Okay. Well, we have royalty. We have the Reagans. So, you know, it's the same thing.
They are wonderful. I love them.
I love them, too.
Well, in Europe, I
You notice Nancy looks like a deer on the highway when your headlights meet it? You ever notice that?
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
I find Nancy very beautiful, very chic.
She is. Deers are very beautiful on the highway when your headlights meet.
But it's terrible to hit a deer, though.
Oh, yeah. What is that you're wearing?
My perfume.
Oh. That's not bad. I won't light a match for the next couple of minutes. No. We'll have fun. We'll have a good time.
I don't know the joke.
We'll have fun. There is no joke.
There is a joke behind it because when you go in the bathroom, they always have match there, so I know what you meant.
Oh,
but this is
hey, you slapped me.
Oh.
You slapped me. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're in trouble. You're in trouble.
Always slapping.
You know who I am? I'm Detective Thomas. LAPD. You don't do that to me.
I always slap a handsome man, and just to come back to this policeman who's gorgeous.
That's great.
He has a calendar out now.
Yeah.
And,
calendar. We have it right here.
Yeah.
You know, this show, we don't miss a beat with this crack staff here.
Let me show him.
Show the people what we're looking at here.
This is the Beverly Hills Cops. The best looking is the dog, of course, because I'm a German Shepherd maniac. But this policeman, I must admit, looks like Genghis Khan and Attila the Hun. Well, it's my time. Yeah. You see what happened when he was so absolutely rude to me and hopped up and nasty. All of a sudden, I forgot he was a policeman. I said, this is a nasty, handsome man. So I slapped him.
Wow.
Because I slap everybody's nasty and handsome, because I like that.
Wow.
And everybody slaps me too, is nasty and handsome.
Really?
I was beaten up
a
a
nice
couple
slapping, though. You know, I paid
That's
money for that in Vegas.
Ruby Rosa used to slap me and good. I had a black eye, I remember. I have the whole Las Vegas had a patch on there. Yeah, he gave me a black eye because I didn't want to marry him.
In Europe, a lot of people think that you and him are actually involved because they know you like a little playful spanking periodically. Isn't that true? Isn't that true? Zsa Zsa, I heard that about you. I got ears. I have a hairdresser. I find things out.
Every woman on the world who is very feminine like I am likes a strong man. And a strong man, and I always married much younger men. And when I was two Hungarian, and Ruby Rosa was very jealous of my husband, unfortunately, of George Sanders. And so when I told him I can't divorce George because I still love him better than him, it was a big thing. And Ruby Rosa was the best lover in the world, and I wasn't here.
Who was the best lover in the world?
Porfirio Ruby Rosa.
Why was that? What did he do for the men out there who want to help their wives?
He married Barbara Hutton, and Doris Duke each gave him millions and millions. But when he met me, he left them all and wanted to be with me. Obviously, he liked me. And I didn't even want to leave my husband. I was madly in love with George Sanders. It was my husband.
Did George give you a light spanking that you also
George
desired?
didn't. Ruby beat me up always. George didn't. George says, Cookie, it's sexual attraction only takes 2 years, you'll be back. After 4 years, it got a little bit... I wasn't so sure that the sexual attraction is only 2 years. It was by us much longer. But I only loved my husband, and Ruby could not understand that, but I couldn't resist Ruby. Well, what the hell, who am I to resist him? Nobody ever.
Right.
The daughter of his president didn't marry him, ever married him.
A lot of people are curious, how was your incarceration period, and are you glad it's over?
What incarceration means?
Imprisoned.
I was 3 days and 3 nights, and it was no hay. It was horrible. But what can you do? I didn't want to play lawyer's fees anymore. The lawyer's fees are $250 an hour, and I'm a hard-working woman, and this cost me about $200,000 that I slept at policemen. Ruby never paid me when he slept me.
That's a couple bottles of that perfume. Now, you 3 days, I mean, were there long days? How'd you spend your time?
I am not allowed to talk about that because Geraldo is an exclusive on me.
Geraldo?
Well, he paid much more than you do, as you paid.
Yeah, sure. Well, you know, checkbook is an excuse for wit, I guess, in Geraldo's case.
I just bought a horse ranch, which conservatively cost me $22,000 a month.
A month?
I have 14 horses, and we have also, hopefully, some more. We have 72 stalls. We need to fix them up here. The people should come, and they're beautiful, the most beautiful ranch in America, really. It was a courtesy ranch, and I bought it. And of course, I was a little bit nuts.
22 grand a month for a horse ranch, and then you rather spend 3 days in the can, in the dangerous joint.
But there was a time when I said to my God damn it, Judge, I should have sold your diamond necklace and just don't go in that
Really?
jar.
Well, at least one of them.
I don't have so many. Only 5.
Only 5? Oh, that's a shame. How do you get by with only 5 diamond necklaces, you know?
Not in my society. It's very
Exactly.
true.
It's
the
embarrassing.
People I meet, you should see Mrs. Trump, how much she has.
I agree. How can you get a good seat in a restaurant when you only have 5 diamond necklaces? People don't understand
that. But some are rubies and emeralds and sapphires. They're not all diamonds.
That's right. I know. I mean, who would know that? You think I don't know my jewelry? What is this? What is this?
I love
My cousin Fluky stole me a gold watch. Where's it at? I don't have it with me. So I know about jewelry,
How old
girlfriend.
are you? You're very young.
Huh?
You're damn young.
Well, you know, it's relative. It's relative.
Everything
well,
is
thank you very much for
saying
saying
so.
You, really? I really can't reveal my age. I mean,
Nor
you know how it is in show business. We're so vain. You know?
Are you vain? No, men should not be vain. You're beautiful. You don't have to be vain. You're gorgeous.
Thank you. I think you're gorgeous,
You're much handsomer than that, what is the name of the, on 11? Geraldo. No, what's his name?
Geraldo?
No, not Geraldo. Geraldo is gorgeous. No, the biggest...
okay, let's go. Let's play like $20,000 pyramid. Woof, woof, woof. Triangle head. Lots of teeth.
I've seen your house.
Oh, yeah, he's a beautiful man.
I used to love him in the beginning.
Yeah.
And now I heard from my president, when all these things happened, he called me a bitch. So my president...
man.
And who is every woman is a bitch. What the hell? I like dogs.
I can't believe he's a fine gentleman, and I can't believe he would say that to you, but we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
I didn't hear it. I'm very upset with him because I was so good to him. I gave him my first show when I was beaten up, and so he had a very good show. He played it twice.
You made him.
No,
a lot of people know that.
No, many people made him.
You helped.
I must say one thing about him. He's very clever. I gave him even an engagement ring.
He's a nice man.
I gave him an engagement ring as a present.
We're going to discuss a lot of things about your career and you being an international film star that a lot of people don't know because they got lost in this shuffle right after this commercial break on the Midnight Hour.